All right, hello everyone. Louis Beauchamp, Vice President, Final Expense Direct. Today, I've got the pleasure of speaking with two of our amazing ladies that work for us here, and we've got two separate ends of the scale here a little bit. Kelly has been with us 26 months, just had an anniversary in April, and Lisa's been with us 2 months. I guess you don't really count your first couple of weeks in training, but you've been on the phone a solid 4 weeks, doing great. I was looking at some of your numbers, and Lisa, you are on path to do 25,000 this month. Congratulations, good job. And
Great.
you're killing it, man. You've been averaging 25,000 a month now for almost 16 months. So, what we want to talk about today is just to have an honest conversation between the two of y'all, and I'll kind of sit on the sideline. Why final expense telesales is so hard? What is it? Why is the people quit? I know you two had a rough start, be honest with each other. But now you're here, you're making it and you're crushing it. So Kelly, just start and you and Lisa have a conversation, and it's really about why you almost quit and why you're still here. Go.
Well, it's to me it's a puzzle. When you start this business, there's so many little pieces of the puzzle. And when one of those pieces isn't working, it really messes up the whole puzzle, right, Lisa? So,
Yeah.
um I I actually never thought about quitting.
Okay.
Um with me, I was always frustrated as I know I can do this. I know I can do this and I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. Um um Maybe a year into it when things are up and down and you're at that down moment, you're thinking maybe I'm not supposed to be here, maybe. I don't know, but I never thought about quitting, but it it was very discouraging a lot of times. Lisa, you are kind of
For
more.
me, it was totally different because I had been out of the business for 5 years. And I thought I was going to come in here and crush it. And it's totally different than what I did before, even though I did telesales. Um, and I did want to quit. I thought, I, I don't know what I'm doing. I can't do this. And I got so confused because I kept getting on YouTube and looking at everybody's channels. And then, um, I just kept going down a rabbit hole and it just kept getting worse and worse. And I was like, oh my God, can I not do this? And then something clicked, something that I actually looked at, came across Final Expense, video. And something that Lewis said in one of his videos, I kept replaying that video over and over and over again. Something clicked in my head and I said, I can do this. If they can do this, I can do this. And I've made promises to my family that I plan on keeping, and I will do this, and I will be the best at it, you know? And I was coming off of and my my I had no confidence at that point. My confidence was shot. And I've always been pretty confident person. So I took a hit and then I just something clicked in my head and it was balls to the walls. I went out, you know,
Hard
I
when
sold
you're
five yesterday. You know what I mean? That's,
oh
I mean,
my
I've
God.
never sold five in one day when I was doing it before. So, and I thought if other people are selling 5 and 6, I can do 5 and 6. I just have to stay in the game, keep my head down, and you know, I had all kinds of notes and everything all over my walls, and I would be looking at this and looking at that, and I just ripped it all down and went, be yourself. And I had one lady tell me on the phone, you all sound the same. And I started laughing when she said it because, yeah, I was sounding like everybody else reading a script, and you just can't be that person on the phone. You can't.
Well, what about all the days and weeks of the zero sales though? I mean, we're in the morning meeting and there's these people 4, 5, 6 sales every day,
Hmm.
just killing it, and we're having day after day with zero sales.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, what kept you going? Why didn't you quit on those days?
Because my kids are in my head and I want to make them proud of me. It because if I die, I don't care about anything. I just want my kids to be proud of me and know that I didn't quit. That's it.
Yeah. I'm a single mom in San Diego, and I have two kids, and I'm actually putting my daughter through nursing school. She's almost done, thank goodness. But so San Diego is so expensive, and I've always been where I want to make as much money as I can. You know, I really have I have this, hey, if I can do if I have the tools and someone is there to help me, give me the tools, show me, teach me, I'll do the work. I'll do it because I want to make more. I need to make more.
Mhm.
So that's what's great about this business. The leads continue to come. We're never waiting. The training is here. Everything is in your face to grab onto to make work. It's just that during those down times, they get so down along with the money. I mean, I have bills that need to be paid. So if it's not going good, I really believe it's a lot of mindset. It really is mindset.
It
Um,
is mindset because the calls are coming constantly. I mean, sometimes I get tired and I think, "Oh my God, I can't take another call." But
right.
they're just coming in. You just gotta, stick it out. Don't quit.
Mhm.
Stay in the game. As
Yeah.
long as you stay in the game, you're going to make more sales. And I really can go from that two a day person to that 5 to 6 a day. And
Mhm.
when I'm not doing, and what that selling 5 yesterday did for me, or not yesterday, the day before, because I only sold 2 yesterday, is I didn't stick it out all day yesterday. You know, I had to go pick up my cat from the vet, it's just if you're because those phones are ringing and ringing and ringing. So if you're not grabbing a call, then you only have yourself to blame. So the ones that are selling 5 and 6 is because they haven't got out of the game. They continue to take those calls because you and I both can do 5 and 6 a day. We just have to pick up the phone.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And it does. And
That's how we go to 2 to 5. And I know when I'm selling 2, I have only myself to blame because I could do the 5. It's I didn't stay on the phone long enough.
right. That's why I say I think so much of it is a puzzle pieces, because and it is so easy to oh gosh, I didn't get any sales today, not yesterday either. Let me go on YouTube. Let me listen to other people's calls. Let me find it and let me write down notes and change things. And and I think I told you, Lisa, when you first came here, having the owner, Kim, it, it's almost like he doesn't have to do this. He could be retired, but he's in here every day. It's really like this guy genuinely wants to, his success now is helping others succeed.
I
He tells you about a book and the next day it's on your doorstep from Amazon. We talk to him all day, every day in our Zooms. He's still there with those quick comebacks. And to know that you have somebody like that, so knowledgeable, but spends all of his days wanting to make you successful, and that's how he feels successful now. I mean, how can you go wrong?
and it's like you don't want to disappoint him either.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're
Right.
like this. I'm 62-year-old woman who's now a small child who wants to please her father. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to disappoint him because
Mhm,
he just has so much faith in you to be better because he
mhm,
knows you can. You know what I mean? He sits, it's after, I'm in Florida, so we're working Central Time. We close at 6 Central, but it's 7 my time. I'm grabbing a call at a quarter to 7. It's 8:30 before I'm done or longer, and he's still in the Zoom room, just sitting there, drinking a cup of coffee, just seeing how you're doing. You know what I mean? It's
mhm.
like, and then I have to minimize him so they can't see him sometimes because I just, especially if I'm saying something stupid, which is usually more often than not. So it's yeah, it's because you just don't want to please, you know what you're doing this for. You're doing it for your family, right? But
Mhm.
then you have that little thing like I have to please him. I can't disappoint him. You know, the person who's giving you this shot. It's so funny. But and I've known about this company since 2015. Um, but knew that and I knew they did telesales and all that, but I didn't know that I would ever be able to work for them. And then little and behold, COVID changed everything, and then I found him one day and I actually decided this is the person I want to work for. I'll go back into selling insurance because I was out of it for 5 years because I didn't want to. I was buying list, I was doing all that stuff, and it was just spending money after money and just getting frustrated, you
There
know.
you, there you go. So, listening to both of y'all, it's an amazing story. It's so same but different at the same time. Is it that
Mhm,
makes
it
any
is.
sense? And then you've been, so far 8 to 15 months ahead of Lisa, but it's a lot of it is a mindset, right? And you said it earlier, the tools. You got to make sure that you find a home that supports you as an individual and can give you that kind of comfort zone and feedback, whether it's constructive or not constructive, depending on how you take it, right? And you
Mhm.
got to be able to absorb the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, guys, God bless y'all for everything you do. We appreciate it. And in closing, for anybody that's out there watching this video, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put some comments in there so we can, respond back to you. And you two ladies, in closing, what would you say to somebody that's searching right now to find a home? What would you say to them?
You wanna go, Lisa?
Go ahead. You're
All
the
right.
old girl here.
Okay. Oh gosh, great. Thanks, old girl. You know, this company, it has everything. I think that along with the leads and the professionalism and everything that has gone into this company as a whole, it's still a family. Like in the morning Zooms, in meetings, I'm just so excited to see family, to see my friends, and I have never once had somebody not happy to help me. Never once. I've never seen anybody shut anybody down. I've never heard a negative word out of anybody in this place. And it's just so bizarre to have all of this, but it really is everything. The training, the back office. I mean, typically, what I've noticed is if you're a salesperson, you're not an administrative person. And that's very true for me. I am not a paperwork person. I don't do that. We not only have a group that takes care of our sales or helps us kind of know what's going on in the back, but those people are experienced and have been here 20 flipping years. We don't have constant um, people coming in and out of the door. We have people that have worked here so long that help us. So every tool is here. I'm very happy. I will be Lisa and I have actually had this conversation. We're both going to be sitting in these chairs
Till we
until we
die.
can no longer speak. We might not be able to walk, but we'll sit here until we can talk, as long as we can talk, because there's just no reason. And we're going to
Mm.
continue to make as much money as possible. And we have the tools. And I believe I can do it because of Final Expense Direct and what they've helped me with.
Yeah, for me, the training has been amazing, and everybody has. I've had them in my ear, um, telling me what to do. I mean, helping, taking one step at a time, fixing one thing at a time in my approach, to getting through the call. Everything. It's been amazing. And when I've made mistakes in the back office, they're like, no problem. You'll learn. That's what this is for. We're here for you. And they don't like, what did you do? You know what I mean? When I felt stupid, they're like, no, don't do that. You're fine. We got you. We got your back. They're
Wow.
always here picking you up anytime you feel like you fell. Um, and I'm just so happy that I found a home for
There you
myself.
go. There you go. Well, ladies, God bless y'all again. I appreciate you taking some time with me this morning and sharing this in confidence. And, you know, we always want to build a culture of success. And that's kind of the goal we have here at Final Expense Direct. And I appreciate the fact that you're truthful and honest. And I hope anybody that watches the video feels that, out there. So again, guys, anybody watching, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave some comments. Ladies, thank you so much. It's time for you to get on the phone now. Let's go make some money, right?
Let's do
Got
it.
it.
All right. Y'all be
Thank you.
safe out there.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.